RuneScape is a third-person game, but what if it wasn't a third-person game? What if instead it was a first-person game? This is possible thanks to the first-person plugin by Zoinkwiz on the Plugin Hub on Runelite. The Runelite Plugin Hub has so many cool different plugins, and this is one of the more cool plugins that I've seen in a minute. Being able to go all the way from Lumbridge to Varrock by foot and first person is something I couldn't even dream of when I was a kid, and the fact that this exists now is so freaking cool. The first idea I had with this plugin is to go PKing with it, because obviously I wanted to try PKing in first person, but unfortunately there is very limited interaction with this plugin that you can have in the game world. Although there are technically some workarounds around it, and I'm going to be using the one to fight a bunch of different bosses in this game. There is an option on this plugin to let you manually click on everything around you, but most of the time it ends up crashing the entire client. In fact, I think it crashed for me basically every time I've tried to use it. Although if you're just like standing still, I think it kind of works. Let me show you at the GE. So like, look, with this, I can get it so the bank is working. I can get it so the Grand Exchange works for me. Like I am able to sit here and kind of go through it, but you notice how everything kind of freezed up? Like the whole world, you can't really interact with it anymore. So the Grand Exchange guys do not move, but the rest of the screen just froze. So it more or less effectively just crashed. And if I turn it off, it will crash. Currently, there is a little bit of a janky way around this though, because I have a hotkey that I can press to go from third person to first person mode. So that is a workaround, although you technically don't even need that. You could just auto-retaliate a lot of bosses in this game. By the way, that's what it looks like to teleport in first person. Maybe one day the animations will kind of show around you. I also do wish that the scythe and everything, like any weapon that you're wearing, would actually show out in front of you. But again, this is like a newer plugin, so I gotta imagine it's a bit in its infancy. While I sit here and get some kill count to go to Bandos real quick, I want to tell you something that's been on my mind. I hate this ugly, disgusting wall more than anything, and I am going to do something drastic to it. Put my fist through it? Kick it? No. I have a better idea. I'm gonna put my disc plates on this wall. What's a disc plate, you ask? Disc plates are metal posters made from extra durable steel that not only look stunning thanks to their highly detailed and vibrant prints, but they also make it so you don't have to put a hole through the ugliest wall in your house that you used to hate until now. There is so much artwork that disc plate has to offer that you will always find something you like, whether it be from a new artist or something like Star Wars, Marvel, Elden Ring, or many other different franchises you might love. It really will be hard not to find something that you'll fall in love with. When it comes to actually installing one of these disc plates, that's actually the best part in my opinion, since you can install a disc plate in less than a minute. You start by simply cleaning the wall with a dry cloth, placing your protective leaf on the wall, then placing your magnet on that leaf and firmly pressing it for 5 seconds, and then you're done. And if you didn't listen to a word I said, every disc plate comes with instructions that you can just read instead. It's worth giving disc plate a try, and if you use my link in the description, you'll get 22% off one disc plate, 27% off 2 disc plates, or 33% off 3 or more disc plates. You can also just use code STILLFRAMED at checkout. Thank you all so much for the support on this channel. Big thanks to Display as well for sponsoring today's video. Alright, I got my KC, so it is time to go and take on Bandos. And again, it would be so cool if you could sit here and interact with everything, but I do have the hotkey to switch between third person and first person just to get in. Now, technically, there are 2 ways to go about doing this. I'm going to try to do this as vanilla as possible by just auto-retaliating and hoping it works, basically. As of right now, it is working. But not... Actually, no. I'm not even attacking him. Alright. Dude, I just messed up his minion, though. So, if I do want to sit there and attack him, I could switch out of third person. But no, I'm just going to kill these guys. No way. I'm literally killing every freaking thing except Grardor. This is just how I gotta do it, I guess, dude. I'm gonna take down all of his minions first. I didn't even get any drops. I have a shark on the ground. And then I think it was like a tuna or whatever. I'm thinking we're in the money here. There we go. Now we're in business, dude. Now just imagine I attacked him right away. How fast he would be killed. This is actually kind of interesting, dude. This thing, like, completely towers over you. I'm basically looking at his penis. Oh, there's the other guy. And, you know, maybe our adventurer just completely kicks ass and he's not afraid of large stuff. I got a rune sword. I haven't even summoned a thrall yet. What am I doing? Hey. Okay, this guy is not taller than me, I don't think, so we're good. All right, to get this to work properly, I just need to stand next to him. There we go, and that's the first thing I auto-retaliate. Plus, I don't think the minions even spawn until, like, his second attack or something, maybe, like, halfway through his first. So, I definitely have the auto-retaliate on him. I really am trying to avoid eating here, by the way, but I'm definitely going to need to in a moment because I just don't want to get dragged in by the minion and then get DPS by Grardor. Which, again, I have to eat there. There is technically a workaround, but, like, I'm trying to do this vanilla as possible. Do I attack? Nope, I attack his boy. Attack his little ranger boy anyway. I think this ranger boy has the eye patch, which makes sense why you get one now. Didn't even realize that. I don't know, Rune 2H. Dude, those are actually kind of huge. Now that I'm looking at it in first person. No wonder you hold it, like, well above your head. Kind of want to loot that. I'm not going to lie. I might go out of, You are ugly, damn. Although he's definitely in better shape than me, so I guess I can't really judge. All right, killed the goblin that is not better looking than me. And then here's auto-retaliate, where you have to run across the entire room. This guy has got some nice facial hair, so I will definitely give it to him. He's probably got the most swag out of all three of these little general assistants. Please let me Void Waker spec him. Please, no! Come on, you bastard! No! I bet this would go crazy with some 3D glasses, dude. Having this fist come right at your face. Alright, you could die. I'm gonna teleport out of here. I'm thinking I want to go try killing Kriara. Is there anything good? Give me Tacits. Or not. I do think it's pretty sick to teleport out and kind of just go, well, here we are. I mean, this is definitely what it looks like from their perspective, right? Like, again, maybe there'd be like some sort of like teleport orb around you, but this is what it looks like from our guy's perspective. Do I kind of look like Indiana Jones when I do this? Like a little bit, right? By the way, whenever you shoot an arrow, you can actually see the projectile leave your little body, and then projectiles also come towards you as well. That's kind of cool. Now, I got to give my RuneScape character the fact that he has some balls, because if I saw this giant-ass fucking bird who was apparently disappearing, flying towards it, I would not enter this room. There's just no way in hell I would enter this room. I did have to leave first person for that, by the way. Otherwise, it was not going to work, dude, because I would just get destroyed by Armadyl. This one's pretty similar to Bandos, except it's just a bird flying. And again, I did have to, like, manually click on him. That is insane how big of a bird he is. And also insane that I never get drops here ever. All right, I'm giving it one more kill count. And I'm going to get something here. Watch. Armadyl Godsword. Wait, I actually got something. I got a Godsword shard? What the hell? And that's what it looks like on the ground. That's kind of cool. I definitely do need to just grab that and go. Although, I do want to see what it looks like on the ground. Grab the bones. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's like probably like the size of like, I don't know, my leg or some shit. Even with the full ability to interact with the client, I feel like the Duma Macchiato would be very, very hard to do. I think this would be a very interesting challenge if full capability was given to first person mode, but regardless, I'm still gonna try to do as much as I can here. It should be interesting because I have an instant teleport in here. So yeah, you just kind of spawn in and immediately teleport. This looks cool in here, by the way, dude. How many people, by the way, do you think ever sat there and like stared intently at these bricks or anything like this? Like, I'm willing to bet that Jagex is like, oh, maybe like 1% of people, not even, are gonna see these details like right here. But it looks cool. It looks really well designed. I mean, obviously that goes without saying. Everything that Jagex does these days is sick, but like, that looks amazing. All right, we're going in. Look at the woodcutters. Just have like a real quick look. Hey fellas, hope you're enjoying your time here. Sure looks like you're not. All right, here we go, dude. This is like actually really foreboding in first person. Again, my RuneScape character has some balls to sit here and do this. Technically speaking, I think I can get away with doing a little bit of auto retaliating. But like when it comes to the grubs, what do I just sit there and like let them get in? Type of thing. What about like a melee punish as well? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Maybe I'm just gonna sit here and tank it. Yep. I guess that's all I can really do. Like the full first-person experience with this. This is kind of cool, though, seeing it like this, and then sitting there and having to dodge it, and then not even being able to see where the projectiles are coming from. Yeah, no, this definitely makes it harder. I truly do think doing this on like a Delve 1 to 8 run would be a ridiculously hard task to accomplish with full interaction capability. This would be one of those things that I would like really want to see people actually accomplish and like achieve, because like you know somebody would be able to do it. I can't hit these, by the way, so I just have to take the stomp. Like, there's nothing I can do here. Yeah, I'll look at myself get power barfed on in first person. Go ahead. Very cool. Just for the hell of it, I do want to see what this looks like in first person. It's so slow. Come here. I'm safe. Amazing. This is probably the longest and worst somebody has ever done on a Delve 1. Well, actually, no, never mind. Probably not. I think I know one person worse. Anyone that's done Doom, by the way, and seeing Delve 1 littered with this many rocks will know how long this has taken. Look, technically, all I need to do is just get one more arrow hit on him right here. And there we go. It's that simple. That's my Doom 1 tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I'll have a look at the environment real quick. Some dead shrubs. There's some guy here. Of course, I gotta go to the wilderness too and try out some different wilderness bosses. I'm gonna go try the crazy archaeologist because he's gonna give me, I don't know, an odium shard too, I think. Wilderness definitely does look scarier in first person. I can't even deny that. Like, I would be freaked out if I was the adventurer running through these lands and I saw a giant-ass dragon just sitting there, and then him. Which one's sexier, do you think? Probably that one. Here we go, crazy archaeologist. Wait, oh, I got a lamp. Hey, all right, I'm gonna walk into his domain here. Here we go. Rain of knowledge, I gotta run. Oh my god, that's so funny to try to dodge a rain of knowledge in first person. Because otherwise, this is just straightforward. This is just a very easy boss. This actually kind of rules. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, by the way, look at the freaking thing. It's a bird. Look at that. It's like the Armadyl crossbow spec as a little angry bird. Is that like a reskin, or is that intentional? I don't know, because this is the Sanguinesti staff. It was from, I don't even know when Theater of Blood was released. I definitely could see that being a reskin of the Armadyl crossbow spec. I mean, it literally does look like it. And it probably is it, in fact. Let's just see where we teleport at this point. I'm going to click the obelisk. Wait, what the hell? There's some shit underneath that. That's crazy. Dude, the first person plugin kind of reveals like a little bit of the jank going on, like behind what's going on with like these different RuneScape assets. You know, I'm going to steal from this chest. I'm going to see how they all feel about that. Dude, imagine that. Imagine like 10 screaming guys are all pissed at you and running towards you because you stole from a chest right in front of them. Guess I don't even have to say imagine. You literally just saw it happen. Unfortunately, I don't have the gear to mess with the Chaos Elemental. So, dude, the teleport. That's gotta be so freaky in first person. The Fountain of Rune looks pretty cool out here in first person like this. Kind of weird with the pathing of it. Literally just shooting runes out of the tip of its dick. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna stun about that. How freaky is it to just sit here and kill a lava dragon, which is not even standing on anything, by the way. You know, I guess he can fly. Doesn't seem like he's trying to, but you know, I don't know. I'm not a dragon expert. Maybe this is just the norm for them. They just kind of levitate. These things look cool, by the way. The redesign of these look awesome as hell. Whoever redesigned them, good job, dude. Give me a dragon visage. Or nothing. Where'd it go? Where's my loot, dude? Hello? Alright, I'll go look. Is my loot even over here? I mean, it has to be, clearly, but where'd it go? Oh. Death runes. That's what I did all that for? Imagine you know that you're being controlled by like some outside entity and it forces you to run directly into a lava dragon, like just full sprint for some death runes. And it's like 20 of them, not even. The Chinchompas look so peaceful. Why do we hunt these things? We should be loving them, not hunting them. All right, let's get out of here, dude. Let's go look at the sunset over the Gnome Kingdom stronghold. Wait, what? Is that Gluff? What are you doing, dude? Come on now. I've changed someone's mind here. At least one person in the comments. I've changed one of your minds. Is she dancing for me right now? What's going on? She's looking right at me and doing this. She probably is, because there's no emotion. Okay, that was a nice jump, but there's like no emotion in this. I don't know. She has no passion for this anymore. Neither of them do. Look at that. It's got to be so peaceful living in the Gnome Stronghold. You just look to your west. Beautiful mountain there. A nice sunset. You got a nice river. They're living large here in the Gnome Stronghold. They really are. Again, this plugin is really cool. It lets you experience RuneScape in an entirely new light. I recommend it. Even just like mess around with it for like 2 hours. Again, it's called First Person on the Plugin Hub. It's by Zoinkwiz. I think it is such an incredibly cool plugin. I recommend anyone to try it out. It's just fun to see the world of RuneScape or Gielinor in first person. Like, it really does give you a new perspective of everything. Thanks for watching. I realize I don't think I've asked you for a like throughout this video, so if you think this is cool and you want to see me explore different concepts like this, please let me know down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you probably soon for... Wait, do I get Grandmaster in the next episode? We're gonna find out.